Okay, so a lot of people say, "Oh, God, what's gonna happen with Compound? Anthony's in South Carolina." I know your plan is to kinda go, back and forth when you're able, but what would you like to see for the network in
Well,
the next few years?
I love being down here. I mean, obviously, not walking around those fucking New York streets, not getting off at Penn Station and having to walk the one block of death on 7th Avenue. The drug addicts and the shit on the streets. It's just terrible. Um, but I love Compound Media. I love the shows. I love Chrissy. I even love Gino. Uh, and the idea of having the studio up there is very cool for when I show up. I don't have to drag equipment with me and do a show from a hotel room like that. So no, Compound Media will continue. We're doing what we're doing. I would like to change a couple of things as far as the the platforms. What do they call that? Like a model, the model for Compound Media. Ideally, I would like for it to be free of charge, where
Mm,
anyone could just log in and run it like a Patreon or some type of thing like
okay.
that. I think we'd be exposed to more people that way. But I've been trying to figure that one out for so long. Um, yeah, I want to continue doing what we're doing, how we're doing it with Compound Media. But the dynamic of podcasting has changed so much in the 10 years since I've been doing it that the subscription based model isn't as viable these days. It's completely non viable to somebody that doesn't have a fan base. You could never, it's hard enough to do a show for nothing if you don't have fans. You're doing a show. You see some people streaming, they have 3 people watching, sometimes none. I'll go around YouTube sometimes and watch, like, oh, let me see who's gaming if someone's playing Call of Duty or something. And I'll pop into some live feeds, and I'm the only person in there. Like, this person's playing a game for me. And when I leave, no one's going to be in there for the entire time
I
this
feel like
guy is
I
playing.
can't leave. I know if I'm one of 3 people, I'm like, "Oh,
Yes,
it's
yes.
me and their mom and then their cell phone in the next room watching." I
Right,
can't
right.
leave.
You just feel bad. So, obviously having a following, and thank you for that, people, has helped over the course of the years with a subscription based model. But I would like to change that to pick up people that aren't familiar with the show or might see a clip and want to see more, but not subscribe. I mean, obviously, it's the truth. The people that just don't want to subscribe. And there's so many things going on out there now. There's so many fucking podcasts and personalities and whatnot that are doing it either free or they have a Patreon or through super chats. So I'm thinking about how to move forward with the model end of it. But yeah, I will still have Compound Media, and you'll still get great shows like Chrissy's and shows like Gino's.
Is there anybody that you've had your eye on lately that you think might be good for Compound or like, ooh, or maybe or different types of voices or,
Uh,
maybe gaming,
yeah.
like any kind of like if you think outside of what you would like to see brought on to the network?
Unfortunately, a lot of those people would be like plutonium for a platform with a model that isn't subscription based. If I want to move forward with something that's more community funded than a subscription based thing, uh, the people that I would want, Nick Fuentes I love watching Nick's show. I think he's hilariously funny. He's so sick and tired of his fans. Like people just think, oh, you watch Nick Fuentes and you hear him ramble about Jews and blacks and this, and that's obviously part of his show. But there's such subtlety there in his disdain for his own audience, his
Really? Wow.
miserable presentation of their super chats, and he makes a shitload of money on
Really?
his
Oh,
super
that's
chats,
funny.
but he's sick and tired of their fucking retard super chats and their bullshit. It's hilarious. He does when he's talking about someone he doesn't like, he'll put on the voice right there and start doing like that stuff. And he's supposedly, the next Hitler, and he's funny. He's very genuine and funny, and but again, very toxic and volatile to a mainstream kind of service. He's had to make his own streaming service. So I like people like that. Anyone else you can pretty much get anywhere else. So I do like kind of that person that is so taboo
So
that
canceled.
they can't really go anywhere. But again, balancing that with staying on some of these social media sites, if you take it another direction to fund, is very difficult to do. So there's the conundrum.
I think if there is a next Hitler, he should be funny. I think that would
Yeah.
you would need that.
Yeah. And we don't know if Hitler's funny. I don't know what he was saying in those speeches. It's crazy. His arms are flailing. He's,
No,
I
he
don't know.
seemed very tense most
Yeah,
of the
very
time.
tense. Tense is a good word for that.
He needed a stiff drink most of
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, good. And I don't even fully understand how or why Nick Fuentes got so canceled. I'm
Yeah.
sure the information's all out there, but
Well,
every time I
he's
see clips, I'm like, he's definitely engaging. He's interesting. He's well spoken, and
yeah.
you know,
He's bold. He says things. I mean, to really have cashed it in at that young an age, I didn't get canceled until I'm in my 50s. Jesus Christ.
he put it all on black. No.
He put he put it on the line that he was going to talk about what he wants to talk about. And in his early 20s, he was on the no-fly list. He's on the no banking list. He's persona non grata in most places. So that's some commitment. And instead of apologizing, he just doubles down and speaks his mind and hopes things turn around at some point culturally to make it more acceptable for what he's talking about. So
Yeah.
I like him though. I think he's funny.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Love you, get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.